So if you want, if you want to have a
Right.
real discussion, leave an appropriate comment. If you want to talk
He is
crazy,
not
we can talk
there.
crazy. That's all it is.
Bro, I want to say this. I said this several months ago, and they said I was bullying y'all for this shit, bro. But
But I'm saying this
now
now.
y'all,
I'm
now
saying
y'all
this
want it.
now.
Now y'all.
I promise I'll say worse things around your face.
All right. 3, 2, 1. What's up, guys? Welcome back to All These We Get You One Piece related content. I'm here with my co-host Kyle D. Yo, fuck this nigga Kyle, bro. Yo, this nigga tried to get in a Twitter argument with me, bro. I forgot about
What's
that.
going on?
Yo,
I wasn't trying to argue, bro. I was just saying, like,
oh, fucking slick as fuck, bro. You think I didn't see that dumbass shit? Cue, Momo.
What kind of intro is that?
Cue, Momo. Okay, Mandy Morning.
Yo, what's up, guys?
And Afro-D Sakurai. What's up, y'all? And today we are back with another community discussion at the moment right now regarding the new 10-minute countdown with Vegapunk in the latest chapter of One Piece. If you did not read the latest chapter of One Piece, Vegapunk has a 10-minute countdown message for the whole world to see, right? Mm-hmm. And we read this and we didn't think it was that much of a big deal, but apparently the community is arguing about it. We got big One Piece YouTubers going at it with Twitter gulagians. I don't know. I don't want to call people gulagians. That's just I don't know. But it's kind of crazy.
Weren't we the same people calling the Dragon Ball Z fans barbarians?
I called them cavemen.
Oh, sure, cavemen.
Cavemen, bro. Cavemen sane fans, right? But yeah, no. So I'm gonna let No Show take it from here now with that.
Yeah. So like I first said, we read the chapter, reacted to it. You should watch the video we made on that, and we saw the 10-minute timer. Honestly, none of us here really cared. We were like, "Oh, it's anime, it happens." You know, they're building up the hype. But I was on Twitter yesterday, I think it was yesterday, all this went down, and apparently a lot of people in the community didn't like the timer. One of them being the infamous Rogers base. Now, look, we're not here to cause problems. We're not here to, talk crazy. I'm just here to say that I didn't realize people were mad about the stall. And I guess a lot of people are, but...
I can see why they're mad, bro.
I mean, I can understand it. Nobody wants to wait for a big reveal, especially when we've been waiting another chapter already. We thought we were going to get to this chapter. We got hit with the stall, and then a break on top of it. I can understand people being upset, right?
So you want to start the discussion right now? I want to say my thoughts on it.
I want to talk about the timer first.
Yeah, we can talk about the timer.
Okay. I want to go first with this, right?
All right, go ahead.
Listen, I didn't voice this in the manga chapter, but I'm someone that actually doesn't like the timer. But it's not like I hate the timer, but I feel like as a weekly reader, the timer sucks. I feel like if I'm reading like binge chapter, who knows? It's just the timer's just gonna be three chapters with 18 pages, and it's boom, boom, boom. But it's like as a weekly reader, Oda is really a master at blue balling, and it gets exhausting constantly getting blue balled. You know what I mean? Like I feel like for me, I need a contrast of big reveal, big mystery each chapter, and Oda's great at managing that. This was not one of those chapters. There was just like 10 minutes, y'all. You got to protect me for 10 minutes. 10 minutes could mean anything, right? So it's just, as a reader, it's a bit, for some people that I guess maybe are exhausted reading One Piece or don't have that much faith in Oda, it's definitely a big ass eye roll because it's like, how long is 10 minutes? 10 minutes can be 10 chapters, bro. You know what I mean? Like 10 minutes, 10 minutes could be 10 chapters. It could be one chapter because anime time doesn't make sense. All right. Mm-hmm. So it's another stall. And it's like, what is the stalling? Now, if Oda has cool reviews in the stalling, it doesn't matter. This discussion is pointless. Yeah. But I'm saying as like a weekly reader, it's definitely exhausting. And all of Egghead has been this countdown if you really think about it.
To the big
without
incident.
a timeline. Because it's like we've been in this timer and now we got a timer for a timer because we've been waiting for the Egghead incident to happen, which can be a multitude of things. And now we got another timer. Like, it's like the YouTube for live premiere, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
when you're waiting for the stream and you get hit with that 2 minutes. Oh my god.
Yeah. So I understand the frustration, but it's like I feel like when you're a weekly reader, sometimes you gotta go back and see, if I was reading this boom chapter to chapter, would this be good? And you know what? It would be good. But that's the thing. You know what? I think that's the privilege of being a weekly leader. You really get to see how good a specific chapter is, like separated from how good an arc is. I feel like you could be a 10 out of 10 arc with mid or mediocre chapters, but the mid or mediocre chapters are so short or so minuscule that they don't affect the whole arc from being a 10 out of 10. But as a weekly reader, small chapters that are mediocre 100% hinder the experience as a weekly reader rather than somebody that's binge reading. But yeah, that's my take on it. I don't know. Oh, what's your name? Like, no, Sean?
I mean, I'm not gonna say too much because as someone, I enjoyed the chapter, and I understand the frustrations, but going back to what you said, as long as there's enough stuff and reveals to like, you know, make the chapter hype, I don't mind it. Because like a lot of people are saying, oh, 10 minutes, right? I can care less about the 10 minutes because at the end we got the freaking oh my god, I hate Viz Media so much. I'm joking, I love you, Viz Media, sponsor us. We got this at the end. So for me, we got this. We got freaking Pizarro. You know, I'm to me, it's just me. Maybe I'm easily satisfied, right? I think we've been given enough each chapter throughout Egghead where this countdown, this timer, I don't really care because I'm still getting hype shit, you know?
I'm gonna say this, you know what, you're right, because like the action is good, but I feel like a lot of people don't really read One Piece that much for the action. That much.
No. I think in this case, it's because of what happened last chapter. The last chapter, you thought we were gonna get a bunch of lore dumps from Vegapunk, and then we made a whole U-turn into this 10-minute timer.
Yeah.
This is what I think, bro. Like, obviously, nobody likes cliffhangers, right? Like, they're meant to like grab your attention and make you wait for shit. But like, I don't know why people don't have any decorum, bro. Like, y'all grew up watching Dragon Ball Z on fucking TV on the next episode of Dragon Ball, like, bro.
You know what?
It's not like Oda's doing this like to purposely like bait the fans to think that like, oh ha, I'm gonna be the evil manga writer. But like, it'd be one thing if the chapter didn't have anything to talk about. Like, if they were just saying some random bullshit. Like in Dressrosa, they were just running around doing random shit. I'd understand being upset, but like, you have more than enough to talk about this chapter.
Yeah.
You know,
and it's not like you're gonna get the reveal like 3 months later. Like, it'll probably be in the next 2 or 3 chapters.
Okay, next 2 to 3 chapters is 3 months with these breaks, bro. But
it's not. It's like 2 weeks.
No. I mean, with breaks, but in my opinion, I think this chapter is good because there's action, though. And I feel like that's what Oda was like the Gear 5 action. But I feel like we're exhausted with the Gear 5 action because we've seen Luffy dominate this whole arc. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool that Luffy's smacking people like pancakes, and it's probably going to translate way better into anime. But it's like the Gear 5 action is kind of redundant now because we know how dominant Luffy is in this arc. Like, we've already been demonstrated how dominant. Like, Luffy's already taking control of the fight mostly every time he's there.
Actually, I don't think that's true.
You don't think that's true?
I feel like this is the first showcasing of Luffy's dominance, to be honest.
No. It is the first showcasing of Luffy's dominance. I'm saying that for specifically this chapter. Seeing it again this chapter is a bit exhausting for me.
Still, to me, I still don't even know how strong Luffy is. Like, I can say
100%.
He clapped up an Admiral and an Admiral adjacent. I still don't know how strong he is.
No, I agree. I don't know how strong Luffy is. This is the first time, and I think it's cool. I think that's a great thing that this arc is highlighting, that Luffy's a Yonko now, and this is what it takes to be the Yonko. You know what I mean? From our perspective, that's really cool. I like that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm saying specifically for training with this chapter. I guess it's like this. That's what the chapter was like. That's what the chapter main event was. Luffy like knocking him out type shit. You know what I mean? I don't think there was anything that crazy or major outside of this chapter. Outside of Luffy just like fucking around with the Gorosa and Kizaru, right? But I don't really find this fight that entertaining because I know Luffy's already like stronger than the two. Like, he's already stronger than the two. So see him go back and forth with these people. We've already seen him go back and forth, and just doing it again this chapter, it's a bit stale for me, but it's not bad. I feel good. It's not as engaging for me as some other fights would be. Like Another fight I'd be more interested in seeing that we have been blue balled with is Lucci versus Zoro. Now, crazy Zoro fan,
No, you
right?
don't. You're lying.
I'm not even. No, it's just we don't know what the fuck's happening with Lucci versus Zoro. Like I just
Bro, they're playing patty cake, bro. They're not fighting.
He's doing some finger guns, and Zoro's like, no, not today.
No, but it's not even on some like I like Lucci and Zoro. It's just like how is that going? You know what I mean? Like we've got updates on everybody but them. All we know is Jimmy up too. But that's just me. I don't think that's a flaw with the chapter. I'm just saying, me personally, I do find it exhausting seeing Luffy. Like I've seen enough chapters in this arc of Luffy going crazy. That's just me though.
Seen enough.
I'm gonna talk about this timer in its context because I feel like I wish I was better at talking. Oh my gosh, I swear. But the 10-minute timer, I don't know. I feel like this time it's different because before it was like, oh, we gotta escape or we gotta do something like the Big Mom situation. Like we had to run for Big Mom for like a whole 50 chapters, and then the Birdcage situation on Dressrosa. And I feel like a lot of people felt like that was just Oda padding out time, and they feel like their time was wasted because of those two circumstances. But like here, I feel like it's different because one, it's Vegapunk, one of the smartest people in the world, and this chapter gives a whole bunch of implications of like what can happen in the future chapters. Now, if you're a weekly reader, I understand if you feel like, damn, I just felt like we're doing this thing again because Loda keeps doing this to us.
Loda, not Koda, Loda.
He keeps padding up stuff. He keeps giving us cliffhangers after the previous chapter, but this time it gives us like the world building with the Den Mushis, like I was talking about in the reaction.
And it's a timer that makes sense in context.
Yeah, like in context, like it makes sense because the Den Mushis, people have to be able to receive the information that they're getting, and they need time to set it up.
You know what? I like that detail, even though I can understand why people find that annoying. That's why I always excuse it, even if I find it distasteful. I don't know if that's the correct word for my specific emotions. Just to highlight that these are my emotions. I'm not saying this affects the arc because I said I can find an arc that's a 10 out of 10 with mid chapters in my personal opinion, right? But I love the attention to detail Oda has for the whole world, because as a reader from the outside, we might think Oda is like crazy. Like let's say if it was an hour, we might be a fucking hour. What do you mean?
Yeah.
But it's like think about it. 10 minutes is very short. Imagine like if it was us in the real world, even with phones, smartphones, technology, all that shit. 10 minutes is still a lot of time for us, for everybody to get situated to understand world-breaking news.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's still a short time span. Like, so
and
it makes perfect sense for the
cartoons were like, they'll be like the bombers on a 3-second timer, but people will be able to run 10-mile marathons in between.
Yeah, that's what people are scared of, man. They're scared this 10 minutes is going to turn into 5 months worth of chapters.
I'm talking to you, Batman, Brave and the Bold.
To be fair, it could turn into 5 months worth of chapters. I wouldn't put it past it.
Because Egghead has so many unsolved mysteries. I was talking to No Show the last time, and there was a whole section of Egghead that we just skipped over.
Yeah.
Like there was section. Like where York when York shot Shaka, and then Robin and somebody else were going down to see what was happening.
Yeah, no, that
we just skipped past that part.
Bro, I was saying, bro.
We just all we know is York just got smoked.
Yeah.
Which I'm not gonna lie, I like that detail because it shows that Luffy's crew is they just got that dog in them. I can't even lie, bro. Like I was like, sure, it's like, but I'm like, you know what? I'm fine with it. I like how Egghead's pacing right now, and you know what? I bet people would agree with me just because of the reaction to this chapter. Though, my personal.
I mean, I guess another thing for me is another reason I don't really mind the 10-minute stall is because, obviously, obviously we know that the Godosei, they don't want Egghead to say whatever he's gonna say. We don't even know what he's gonna say, right? So obviously we need time to see the Godosei react to it too. Like the way I see it, and I know some people have been talking about this. Some people are saying like Vegapunk might not even say anything crazy. This could all just be bait to pull out the Godosei and get them all in one place to either have Sangan Nika handle them, or just some other plan they're cooking up, because that flashback in where what's his face, Shaka, I think it's right here, where Dragon sees Shaka and he's like, I suspect my death, right? A lot of people are thinking and theorizing that between this and Vegapunk just being a smart guy, right? There's way more to the 10 minutes than just letting the world prepare, So
like I
I
said,
guess
the implications.
yeah, stuff like that gets me excited, a little bit.
I feel like the 10 minutes also is that where Vegapunk's head is an actual it's a decoy.
Yeah.
It's not actually where Vegapunk originally said it was.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting. I really like. I'm not gonna lie, like I like the theories of this chapter. Also, I'm not gonna lie, the theories are cooking up real nicely, bro. Like this chapter, even though as a personal reader, like reading it for myself, I was like, I like the actual discussion of it, of what it, where Vegapunk's head is, like if it's a decoy or not. That's what they really need to defend. It's very interesting, very, very, very interesting. I like it. I like the theory a lot. I feel like this was a good theory chapter.
Yeah, like this is a good chapter to like get you thinking versus like the instant gratification of whatever Vegapunk was gonna say. And I guess like having that trade-off, again, it's another reason why I don't really mind this 10-minute solid. But again, if you're just looking for, I need instant information, I want to know what Vegapunk's gonna say, how can I see the rest of the world, how it's gonna affect the world, I can understand people being upset, but I just don't think at this particular time stall, like Kyle said, between like Dressrosa, the birdcage, and like Matt said, running away from Big Mom, like those time stalls versus this, I think it's just completely different.
It's definitely different implications, because instead of running away, or they have to do X, Y, and Z amount of time, like they have to defend. I feel like this is the first time the Straw Hats had to.
Yeah. Especially if the Gorosei are pulling up and it's a 1v5 with Luffy having to protect Egghead Island from them, it's gonna be pretty wild.
And the stakes are just way too high now. 5 Gorosei? Well, potentially.
Yeah, potentially.
Like the stakes are already too high. Like the implications that one Gorosei is showing up is enough.
Yeah.
And the Buster Call also is crazy. Like even Big News Morgan was like, bro, it's a Buster Call. They are not surviving. Like Egghead Island's probably blown up already. Which is
definitely. You can see how fucked up like at least this side of the island is already.
I feel like the Straw Hats might fail to escape Egghead, but Egghead Island's gonna be the first island to survive a Buster Call.
Oh, I wish I liked pattern more.
If they fail to escape, that means you're saying that they were able to push back a Gorosei.
They was able to push back a Buster Call. I don't think that like the implications of pushing back a Buster Call is still just as big as pushing back a Gorosei.
I don't know, man. I feel like most of the ships already got destroyed by the pacifists.
Bro, but
no, you gotta realize though. But like, dude, island surviving a Buster Call is unheard of. Because remember, lobby they got away on Ennie's lobby, but Ennie's lobby still got destroyed. This is the first time the island will ever remember. And the Buster Call is meant to destroy the island completely from the ground, like completely wipe the island from it. It's literally like a planetary devastation done by Navy ships, bro. Like that's what it is. And if they can survive that, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's a big W, bro. Like a lot of the stuff we're seeing right now, we have never seen anybody else do. At least like been shown it. Like we can be like, okay, Roger can definitely do this, and the third Shanks can definitely do that. Like we're actually seeing a Yonko be a Yonko.
Yonko's setting the standard of what other Yonkos are supposed to act. Also, remember, Luffy's setting the standard. Like Yuita Black people are setting the standard with capturing Garp and everything. This is the real standard right here. Luffy's standard for what it means to be a Yonko in this new age, right? Not even Roger's done this. You can argue Roger could have done it, but did he?
Yeah, he might have been able to, but there's no like concrete, 100% he could.
Yeah,
exactly.
For the sake of the video, I'm just gonna say I feel like people have been burnt too many times by Oda, and they felt like it's gonna be the same thing. But at least in this context, I feel like it's different. So I like the timer in this situation, as long as it doesn't go on for like 12 plus chapters.
Yeah. I think max I'm giving Oda max 5 chapters. If the timer doesn't end in 5, he's cooked.
I'm giving him max 2.
I'll give him 3.
You know,
I'm giving him.
Because if it goes over 3, then everything I said is a moot point, bro.
Yeah, literally. I think anybody would be upset at that point. Like, you know, come on.
That's why I say I think
not the broker that showed up.
I think it's okay that like to not like this chapter because it's like it's not above Oda.
Yeah, like 100%. If you didn't like the chapter, like I'm not saying oh you're wrong or anything. Like I can definitely agree with your points. I'm just saying I'm not as mad at this point. But if it kept going on and we weren't getting like Matt said, imagine this is like 5 chapters into the timer and the other Gorosei didn't show up. It's some other bullshit that got summoned, and you know the other shenanigans going on. I'd be like, okay, you know what? I didn't get anything I wanted. You know, I didn't even get like some crumbs out of this. So what's going on?
You don't like this chapter? Fuck you and your mom.
Whoa!
You heard him.
Is that the segue?
Yeah, that was a segue.
Are we gonna talk about Roger's base, bro?
If you would like to.
I mean, I don't mind, cause like I said, I brought up the image before.
To be honest, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't really care. It's not even a big deal. We basically covered everything that we were gonna talk about anyway with Roger's base. But like, I guess TLDR, one of the reasons people are talking about this chapter is because Roger Base didn't like it, and then he said some crazy things like this, you know, to people who were like, you know, against his viewpoint. He said some crazy things like this, and I don't think that these are too crazy. I think Africa explained it better, you know, because he was making some good points before we started recording.
Let's say this, bro. We could probably, and if we're not gonna cut this video part of the video, I would say it, but like this shit don't matter, right? But in my personal opinion, bro, who cares what Roger Base thinking? Respect to Roger, much love, but it's like nigga been reading One Piece for like over a decade, bro. Yeah. From college, right? If bro was exhausted with something, he's exhausted with something. Yeah. And it's like, okay, now people might say, this is when it gets to the, that's why I don't live, because it's like, it comes to commentating Twitter drama where it's like, tell somebody, I wish you were, like, he made a 10-minute timer thing. And my thing is like, I feel like bro was just tired. He just didn't like a chapter. And he felt like, yo, this is the reaction I'm going to get with me not liking this chapter. So anybody that disagreed with him, he probably was like, oh, they're probably just like not understanding my point of view. So it's like, if I can understand my point of view, I'm just gonna go low like you're going low. That's why I think he thought, bro, and that's really it. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah. Bro said a silly little joke that was stupid. Like, it's not that big of a deal. People be like, I can't believe Roger's wishing somebody he wasn't bored. They probably don't give a fuck, bro. Like, who cares, bro? Who cares? It's Twitter. Let's not act like we're above insulting somebody. I think anybody that's a Twitter or YouTube personality that has argued with people before, we've all said unsavory jokes before out of anger or out of frustration.
And I just want to. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I just want to again to give Roger Base the benefit of the doubt. He did say that account, this account where he said the joke to, was a person that, you know, was hostile to him before, was an asshole before, like a known troll in the Roger Base community. So, you know, it's not like this guy's a saint either, right? You know, we're not gonna sit here and be like, oh, this is like a benevolent person and Roger Base is so evil. Like, this is a known asshole. So, you know, I'm not gonna rip on Roger Base for dunking on an asshole. You know.
I mean, we don't know. I mean, you said you're giving Rogers the benefit of the doubt. I'm not gonna sit here like I know that or not.
I mean, this is based on. I'm bringing up the tweet. This is based on what he said.
Yeah.
You know.
Bet. But it's a bunch of silly shit. Who cares?
Yeah. And I guess.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna say Matt. I was can give more context because he watched the actual reaction to Rogers Base.
I was there live. It's all perception. Obviously, like Roger wasn't messing with the chapter, of course, but it was just a lot of reactionary stuff. Like, he saw a reaction in the chat. Obviously, the guy in the chat said, "Bro, the 10-minute timer makes sense, Roger. You One Piece fans are so what is it? You One Piece fans are so spoiled." And then Roger's like, "Oh, he made a reactionary comment, so I'm gonna make a reactionary response." And that response turned into people being like, "Bro, Roger, why do you have such negative energy?" And then the comments that Rogers Base was making, of course, was like, was reactionary and trying to be funny type beat, or like trying to be like, bro, I'm sick and tired of you guys trying to police me on how I'm supposed to speak or how I'm supposed to act or how if I'm supposed to like a chapter or not. If I don't like this 10-minute timer and you're gonna call me a bunch of names for it, bro, then that's it, bro. We going to war, bro. He like Chief Keef. You going to war?
That's why I think it's not that deep. It's just like I feel like I think that's what happens when you're a YouTuber, bro. Like when you're a YouTuber, a lot of people value your opinion, and and because they value your opinion, they project their opinion onto you.
Yeah.
And that sense, it could get very problematic because it could get so discussions could get a bit problematic. And what's the correct word? Like they're arguing for the wrong reason.
Yeah, because like you said, a lot of people like they I guess a lot of people they align with Rogers Base and they're like, oh, Shirley has the same opinion, but when those opinions don't align, it's like a lot of people, unfortunately, you know, these parasocial Andes, they take it offensively. They're like, how dare he? You know.
I think when it starts getting down to like name calling or like trying to belittle someone for their opinion, I feel like that's when more reactionary responses happen. And then you're like, oh frick, why is there such bad energy in this stream? I used to like Rogers Base, but now this one stream has deterred me because he's having this negative emotion towards his fans that are being mean to him.
That's what I saw people talking about a lot. I'm like, bro, everybody like has their little oopsie moments of like talking a little bit too much shit, bro. Like it's not that like it's I don't know. Like I'm not even trying to defend Roger. I'm just saying it's not that deep. That's why I'm like
saying people be low tier God fans, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Like bro, okay, like Roger, he'd be happy about One Piece. He was a bit grumpy about One Piece, and he said a little stupid joke, bro. Like it's what we gonna do, bro? I'm gonna cry like, hello?
All right, it's not the end of the world. You didn't like the chapter, people came at him, he clapped back. It is what it is.
It's because I saw people like, what is it, great One Piece accounts falling off.
Oh my god. They were really talking about like, oh, this is the end of Rogers Base. I'll never watch him again. I feel like they're not gonna watch the next chapter reaction he does.
It's coming from niggas on Twitter, and everybody on Twitter has talked a little bit of too much shit before in an unsafe. Like I've seen these big accounts talking crazy. They be talking crazy too. Like I'm not like I said, I'm not trying to defend Rogers Base. I'm just saying the way I don't even think I'd be talking about like this if I didn't see the way how people are talking like Rogers Base truly fall. I'm like, bro, what? You're tripping, bro. You're actually. It's not that, dog. It's really not. Like if you're not watching a guy, you can. It's like that's valid, but it's like. Bro, they talking like he said a slur or something, bro.
Right?
Like,
they acting like he said something like evil, like something like, oh, like
okay, it was like I guess it was evil, but it's Twitter, like so it's like what
I've seen.
So,
I don't know.
I'm gonna be so honest. I'm gonna be so honest. As a chatter, like Kyle said, have some decorum. like bare minimum,
That's
bro.
some decorum, bro.
Because it's like
I feel that, but I feel like it act like Roger had decorum in this situation. You know what I mean? But it's
obviously he was he felt some type of
No,
way.
when I was saying that, I wasn't talking about like Roger. I was talking about like the reaction to the timer. Like,
okay. Well, I'm talking about the chatters, because you chatters act like people can't change their mind, or if you try to change someone's mind, you be calling people names and saying, "Oh, bro, why do you think like this? You're actually stupid." This, that, and the third. Bro, if you want to change your mind, you can't be attacking their character or saying stuff like that, bro. It's not gonna work.
That's why I understand Roger, because it's like I feel like he might have had smoke for the wrong person. Because like imagine you just review a One Piece and people are calling you spoiled because you didn't like a chapter, even though you liked 1,000 chapters of like you had to like this chapter. If you were like, you're a spoiled idiot, bro. You don't know like One Piece, like. Bro,
acting like he can't change his mind.
And you know what's crazy? I'm sure there are other parts of the chapter that he enjoyed, right, Matt? Like when he's reacting to it.
I believe so.
Yeah, so like it's funny how like just one part, this one timer part versus the whole chapter reaction. They're like, oh, this guy Rogers Base, no good. He's no good anymore. We can't.
I mean, ironically, as a small One Piece channel, we've dealt with the same shit before. Where people like
Bro,
comment on small
people
stuff.
still in our comments talking about the anime and manga reaction we did to the live action. You guys read the title? Bro, it's been 4 months. We changed our mind. We changed our opinion, bro. Please. Leave us alone. Oh my God.
I mean, it's like Afro said, it's just YouTuber shit. You really can't escape it, you know? But at the same time, there's no way we're gonna like police ourselves and, you know, try to be super nice. At the end of the day, bro, if you talk crazy to me, there's a 90% chance I'll talk crazy to you, bro. So
I'm very vocal. I'm very vocal. Y'all know if you've been on this channel for at least like 3 months, you at least see me get into 2 arguments with people. Bro. I personally don't care. I would smoke with everybody, bro. I don't know. I'll ratio target someone heavily controlling. Not sponsored. I don't like that guy at all. But it's like that's.
I was going for the ratio on Afro today, bro. Unfortunately, I didn't get him. I said I was going for the ratio.
I say you fucking yo. Yo, Kyle is actually Twitter brain rot right now, bro. Like, actually, like he did the pancake shit, bro. Just because I said I like waffles don't mean I don't like pancakes. He did that dumbass shit. But anyways, bro. Yeah, I know. Like I said, it's not that deep. It's not that
Did you get the ratio though? Or...
No, I don't think
not even close, bro.
No, Kyle was not gonna ratio because he said some dumbass shit, bro. Like it was some dumbass shit. Kyle a dummy, bro, for that shit. But yeah, but nah. Stop. See, I get toxic. I don't care. But yeah.
I guess we can wrap it up here.
I just have one more comment.
Yeah, go for it.
If you're gonna comment on this video, right? At least you're probably not gonna even watch the whole video, but at least try to hear me out and come in good faith, please, bro. Roger, if you hear this, bro, I'm on your side. But some of those comments were kind of outlandish. All right, some of those comments were outlandish, and I can get why people felt like a whole group of people felt like they were being attacked.
You fell off.
No, bro. All I'm saying is, bro.
And he don't care about nothing ever. So.
He did what he had to do.
One Piece YouTubers fell off, man.
I mean, considering he deleted all those tweets, I'm guessing he
not all of them, just some of them. Which again, understandable. I would have deleted this too, but this is a crazy tweet. I would have deleted this too.
Probably didn't want. He probably just.
Wait. Let me see what's the because. Bro, that's not even that crazy.
Okay,
Come on.
Look. It's not the worst thing. Look, it's not the most heinous thing. But you gotta remember, these are Google Gaga baby One Piece fans, bro. You can say anything, they'll cry, bro.
Roger, if you want us to take this video down, DM us.
Nah, fuck it, yo. That shit was funny, bro. For the wrong reason. Sorry. This One Piece shit. This One Piece serious, dog. Yo, this shit get wicked, yo. You gotta watch out.
Anyways, right. If you made it this far to the video,
about Saturn's crash. Oh,
wait, what?
Can we talk about how Saturn's mid in the next video?
Saturn is mid? He might be, bro. I saw him get his head gripped like twice, bro. It's kind of crazy.
All right, you can.
Bro, Glory stocks have never gone up, bro.
If you made it this far to the video, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like on it. And if you want to see more from us, consider subbing to the channel. Let us know what you think about the One Piece 10-minute timer stall in the comments. Let us know how you felt about the community discussion, the discourse, you know. Do you think Roger's base went too far? Do you think it's not that big of a deal? Okay, like Matt said, you guys can comment whatever you want, but I'm saying this now.
Not leave your thoughts on that.
No, leave your thoughts. Look, you can say it's internet. You can say whatever you want, but if you talk crazy, I promise you, at least one of us is gonna talk crazy back. That's all I'm saying, bro. So if you want to have a real discussion, leave an appropriate comment. If you want to talk crazy, we can talk crazy. That's all it is.
Bro, I want to say this. I said this several months ago, and they said I was bullying y'all for this shit, bro. But I'm saying this now. I promise I'll say worse things than I'm just been.
That's a wild, bro.
That's crazy. Bro. You need help. Yo, no shit need to get canceled. Yo, I swear. Yo, this drama on the low, but he acts like he's not, bro. That's
how you gonna play it, bro. That's the YouTube dude. Roger's Base, if you're watching this, hi. What's up?
After Cyberpunk 2077, you changed, bro.
Bro, that game changed me, bro.
No, at least in the pain, gonna whip you back to shape, bro.
Is it gonna make me a good person again?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.